Hey there, creepy peeps, and welcome to day 6 of Shocktober. Today we're going to be talking about Dying Breed. So Dying Breed is directed by Judy Dwyer and is about a zoologist, Nina, who leads her friends into the wilds of Tasmania in search of a very rare tiger, and she ends up finding a cannibalistic family instead. So let's get into what I liked about Dying Breed. The first thing I have to point out is the sound design on this movie. I will say it is very, very well done. So well done that it was like almost sickening. I felt like I was going to throw up my breakfast during certain scenes. It was particularly the eating scenes. Anytime anybody was crunching into another person, I don't know what they did. I would love to get my hands on like some special features or behind the scenes of this movie. If they talk about the sound design, I would love to know what they used to get those sounds, because they were like, you could tell they put particular emphasis on the sounds. I feel like you kind of have to in a cannibal movie, like, because that's kind of like the horror of the movie, is the fact that people are eating other people. So I feel like there's always emphasis on the sound design, but this in particular stuck out to me, like, for sure. Out of all the cannibal movies I've seen, I think the sound design on Dying Breed is the best one. I also really liked the relationship between the characters Nina and Rebecca in the movie. Of the group of 4, they're the only 2 females, and Rebecca is kind of like added on at the last second almost, like she is kind of just tagging along with the character Jack. She's not there, you know, like to find the tiger or anything like that, but there's like an immediate understanding between Rebecca and Nina that I don't think either of the guys get. Because while Nina is going there to find the very rare Tasmanian tiger, she's also kind of going to figure out what happened to her sister, who took the same trip. I think in the movie it's like 8 years prior or something like that. And she was, well, the news reports said she drowned, but Nina suspects otherwise, so she's also going there and following her sister's footsteps to kind of get answers for herself. And I think Rebecca immediately kind of picks up on that, and they kind of reach an understanding that I don't think the guys do. Unfortunately, it can't last very long because it's a cannibal movie and people got to die, but still, I really liked that. Now let's get into what I didn't like about Dying Breed. I feel like I'm kind of reaching that point with cannibal movies where I am with zombie movies, that I'm kind of just tired of seeing them. I feel like we may have kind of exhausted the unique cannibal movies for a while. I think they kind of need a break, and maybe we can come back to them in a couple of years, but I'm getting a little bit tired of the cannibal movies, even though this came out like almost 10 years ago, and I'm saying I'm tired. I'm tired of them. Yeah, so I couldn't help, but I feel like maybe I was like a little bit extra critical just because I kind of had a like been there, done that feeling when I was watching this. I also didn't like that the whole like cannibal family wasn't, I know it's more about Nina and her friends or whatever going out to find the tiger and whatnot, but I feel like if they were going to do this, they needed to spend a little more time with it. Basically, there's like this thing with the family where they're trying to keep like the bloodline pure or whatever, because the person this is based off of, what's his name, the Pie Man, it's Alexander Pierce, I think, if I got that right. Like, they are supposed to be the descendants of him, and he was an Irishman, so they're trying to keep like the bloodline pure in that sense, and Nina and her sister are both Irish, so they have like, so they're like going after Nina in particular for breeding purposes, but they make it seem like in the movie that some of the family members don't want to continue doing this, and they're almost trying to help Nina escape, almost. And of course the other family members end up, you know, going after those family members for trying to stop them, and they just didn't explain that well enough. Like, you don't really understand why part of the family doesn't want to do this anymore. So it's like, has one part of the family just like really gone off the deep end, and then we have like the logical side, and they don't really explain that too well. So it was a little bit confusing. I almost wish they didn't have that part in there with the people trying to help them, because it just ended up being a little bit confusing. The other thing, again, I feel like I'm being super nitpicky just because I'm kind of tired of these movies, but it got to a point when I was watching the movie that I felt like I hadn't checked like how far I was in the movie. I hadn't checked like the little like bar or whatever to see how much time I had left in this movie. I just felt like I was at the halfway point of this movie, and I checked I just moved my cursor a little bit to check to see how much longer there is in the movie, because I felt like it was moving a little bit slow. But I checked, I felt like we were about halfway through. And when I checked at that point that I thought was halfway through, I realized there was only 20 minutes left of the movie. Yeah, I'm not really sure why I felt that way. Like, I just felt like in that large amount of time, like that's more than half of the movie, I feel like the characters really hadn't gotten anywhere, like as far as finding out anything or discovering anything. And then I feel like it ended up getting crammed into that last 20 minutes. And I feel like maybe they could have spread it out a little bit, because they do a good job of kind of like leaving context clues and little hints for you along the way. And I had the movie figured out before the characters figured it out, like long before the characters figured it out. Basically when they arrive at the pub or whatever you want to call it, where that the family runs and sells their meat pies, again, which is a reveal at the very end of the movie. You know what's in the damn meat pies. It's a cannibal family, come on. But you, like, I don't know, like I don't want to give everything away, I guess I've already spoiled enough, but the little girl in the movie, like almost right away you see her looking at a picture of Nina and her sister, and maybe it's just because I've seen so many movies, I don't know, that I instantly put together that that the kid was Nina's sister's kid, because they impregnated her, raped her to save their bloodline or whatever. But it took the entire length of the movie for them to reveal this, when it's like, I don't know, I feel like any normal audience member or viewer could figure that out. I don't know. Maybe I'm just being super nitpicky. Probably. Anytime I tear a movie a new asshole, you guys jump all over me for being mean. I don't know. So, should you watch Dying Breed? Meh. I say meh because, well, I want to say no, but again, I just have that feeling that I'm being a little bit harsh, like harsher than I need to be. I feel like a lot of you out there will probably enjoy it if you haven't seen it already. So I saw this on Amazon. I'm not sure that it's available anywhere else. I think maybe on YouTube, but that's the only one I know for sure. So I'm gonna give this a rating of 3 out of 5. Again, I feel like I'm being a little bit generous. Basically, this is just like me feeling bad because I really wanted to like it because Leigh Whannell is in it, and I'm a huge fan of his. I really, really love pretty much everything he does. I was gonna say I love everything he does, but I think Dying Breed might be the exception. But he was just cast in this. I don't think he had anything to do with the writing. I have to double check. But yeah, I really wanted to like it because of Leigh. I really did. I tried. On IMDb right now it has 5.4 out of 10. Rotten Tomatoes has it at a 50% critic score but a 23% audience score. So I don't know, maybe I'm not alone in my thoughts. So if you've seen Dying Breed, let me know in the comment section down below what you thought about it. I do hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you're new here and become a creepy peep today. I'm posting a movie review every single day of this month for Shocktober, and then my regular schedule is Monday through Friday. Bye. 5 videos a week. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, stay strange. Bye. Okay, sorry for the shitty lighting. Hey everybody. So I know I promised that I was going to announce the giveaway winner that I promised I would announce on Wednesday but forgot about, and then said I would do it today and then forgot about it, and I just realized it as I'm editing the video for today. Like, I'm almost done editing it and I realized I did not announce the giveaway winner. So I want to do that really quick and just tack it on to this video. So hope y'all don't mind. So hold on one second. God, and my battery died. Okay, this is going great. All right, so if you guys remember in my latest horror pack unboxing, I got the remake of the Amityville Horror, which I already own. So I'm definitely gonna give it away to somebody. And I asked you guys to let me know in the comment section if you thought the story behind the Amityville Horror was real or not. And that way I would know if you wanted the DVD or not. So, what I think so. Okay. Only had 9 people, so okay. Alright, now it's at 1 to 10. I'm just gonna leave it. Alrighty. So you guys saw the order that I was in, and I'm going to get the amount 5. Alright, so it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It was Oblivion! Alright! This Oblivion is definitely a long time viewer. I don't know how long you've been subscribed, but definitely for a while. So congratulations. I'm going to message you probably after I put up this video, give you a chance to see it in video form. Sorry that it was kind of tacked on. Not that I don't care, I just kept forgetting. I'm not good at these sort of things. And let's see, he does believe in the supernatural, but also believes that the Amityville Horror was due to a mental break by a sick young man. You know, I can understand that. Okay, well, congratulations, and I'll message you soon.